Ladies and gentlemen, SideStrafe here with Mount and Blade Napoleonic Wars. As you can see, we are on a 200-player server, and it still amazes me that I've missed out on these games for so long. I mean, you know, again, the graphics are nothing to write home about. In fact, in some cases, they're downright terrible, but to have 200 people online battling it out is just bonkers to me. And that's a trade that I'm willing to make, you know, trading those graphics for great gameplay. To be honest, I don't really have a problem with it. So, I've only played Napoleonic once before, so I'm still kind of getting used to it, so bear with me on this one. In this server, there is only one spawn, so if I'm dead, I'm out, which is kind of the way I like it. I haven't seen games have, you know, or games or servers support no respawning in a long time. So I think it's interesting. Makes you have to fear for your life a little bit more. But I'm trying to see what kind of... I should probably get in the first person here in this game. Targets we're dealing with across the way there. Some guys in the river. Oh! Just right there, and I fired a little too late. Time to reload and hide for a while because it takes so long to reload. But I'm kind of curious as to why this is more popular than Warband. Is it because there's guns? Is it because people don't want the... Oh, did we get that guy? Because he's right around the bend here. Reload. Well, somebody got him. He entered melee range. But I gotta turn around here to switch my view because it's hard to see when you're reloading or how long it's taking you. Alright, there we go. And then I think X actually switches to melee mode. Okay, yep. So, get back out into firing. Oh, I think a cannon just went right over my head. But as I was saying, I'm kind of curious to see why people favor Napoleonic versus regular Warband, because there's obviously more Napoleonic servers. And although this is cool, I still kind of favor a normal Warband because, you know, how many games do you get that have medieval melee combat that's fairly twitchy with hundreds of players online? Not a lot, in my opinion. Not that there's many Napoleonic era shooters, but kind of want to catch up to the rest of these guys as well, but I need to reload. I'm going to reload when I get to this house. Seems we're pushing them back. And reload here. But I've seen some videos. I did some research of this DLC, and I saw all the crazy line battles that people have with commanders, and it looks bonkers. It looks just absolutely crazy. And it's cool to see that people do that stuff and that this type of gaming isn't dead. Because if you think about it in terms of technology or progression, over the years, you know, there was times where when we started multiplayer gaming, we started with 16 players. Well, actually, we started even less than that when you're talking about Doom and stuff, 4-player, 8, you know, and so on, going up to 16, then 32, then we hit 64 players, and that was crazy. But after 64, things just kind of stopped. It was like, all right, well, 64 is the max, and then half the time a lot of games just go backwards and can't even support that much. And then it's like, well, where's the progress in technology? Why aren't we supporting more players? So it's like if you wanted more, you had to play some sort of MMO, like PlanetSide or something like that. But, you know, to have this game, yeah, the graphics suffer, but... You know, is that what we have to do to get 100-player, 200-player support? Do the graphics have to suffer that much? I guess. I don't know. But I'm not an expert when it comes to game engines. But, you know, regardless, I can still have a lot of fun with this, and it's really cool. And honestly, I think the charm of this is that it is Napoleonic. You know, I think that's what kind of makes it fun, that you have to take the time to reload the one shot. And I'm just trying to follow the group here while I'm chatting. But it's really neat. And I think the older eras, you know, just warband kind of being medieval or whatever, and this being in this era, it's just I'm not necessarily looking for modern day with this type of player support, because obviously Arma can support a lot of players, but I actually like the fact that, you know, we've got these older games. It's quite original, and I've heard that they're working on sequels, so that should be cool if they do so. But there's also that other game, War of the Roses, which is published by the same publisher, but not developed by the same dev. It's actually being created by Fat Shark. You gotta watch out for friendly fire here. Not happening. I don't know what the range of this thing is. I can't imagine this thing being very accurate, but I try nonetheless. Time to reload. I'll see you next year. It's pretty funny. Oh, looks like we just chased them down and that was it. So let's do another round. This is just crazy. I mean, just look at everybody. I'm still amazed as we go through here. But where's everybody going? I don't know how people can keep track of each other. Like, how would you keep track of friends? I was playing this with I was actually playing Warband with a buddy of mine the other day, and we just tried to get the same banners, but, you know, you'd still run into people that have similar banners, so. But it's so neat. I mean, you know, I'm getting a solid frame rate. There's no problems. The engine obviously can handle it. So, whatever. I would hope so. But we'll do this round and see what happens, see where we're at. Hopefully my voice won't completely die out. Whoa, cannon shot just came through. Let's cut around this corner here. Oh, that guy's gonna get through these bushes. Gotta watch out for those cannons and friendly fire as well, I'm sure. Oh, that was probably a clear miss. Reload. One day I'm sure I'll hit somebody. Okay. Oh, it's hard to... I like that they've added the smoke effect, you know, it makes it that much more realistic too. If you think about just how it was back then, just the sheer amount of smoke from all the gunpowder, just, you know, almost creating a screen. It's kind of like just keep firing. Keep firing. Hopefully you'll hit somebody. Oh, what the frack was that? What did I get hit by? I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave that area though and cut around this corner. I don't know if it was an accident or on purpose, but let's try to hang out over here. Okay. Shots all around, you just hear it kind of like the little ricochets. I don't know if that's a clear shot because you can see kind of where it's all going to spread at. They've got a lot of cavalry over there as well. I guess it's just kind of like, you know, go for the shot and hope it hits. I mean, is that all there is to it? I just got stabbed by something. Who killed me? Did I get friendlied or... I'm actually not sure what happened there. I might have just gotten shot. It's hard to tell. It sounded like I got stabbed. Oh, that guy's seen better days. Because this guy just appeared right behind me. I wonder if he team killed me or something. I don't know. Man, look at all these players. Where am I at? I killed somebody today, but I think that was... I don't know when that was. That might have been luck. Not sure. Look at all these people. Just awesome. So I guess we'll just watch for this round, the rest of this round. Only a little bit of time left. Stop team killing, the admin says. I wonder if I got team killed. Oh! That had to hurt. Cannonball to the gut. These guys firing the cannons here. This is kind of neat. I noticed in the tutorial when I was loading the cannon, like, you got to go through all the steps. Load the cannon, push the cannon, you know. Takes time to fire it. I would... Why is that guy in front of the cannon? What? Did you see that? Why did he stand in front of the cannon? Oh, man. That was his own fault. I don't know what the heck that was about. That had to be intentional. What idiot would purposely stand in front of a cannon? These guys are aiming their shot. Whole little cannon crew here. I can imagine that organized groups have specific duties. Cannon crews, different types of firing lines, cavalrymen, and all kinds of craziness. I'm not at all familiar with this era of tactics, though. Line battles and things like that. I know nothing. Definitely was not really my history focus, but interesting nonetheless. Is that the Wilhelm scream from movies? That's kind of funny. I guess it is royalty free, right? So, what's happening here? This is, I guess the red people are dead. How many? Does it say who's left? 90 players, 17 alive, 73 dead. We've got 24 alive, 67 dead. I'm sure there's plenty of mods for this as well. Skin packs and whatnot. What I'm actually looking for, guys, if anybody knows, like, I know everybody was suggesting different modifications for Warband. I'm looking for skin replacement, texture packs, animation packs, things that enhance the look of the game without forcing me to play on a mod-specific server. Like, I want to play native Warband, but maybe with nicer skins. If that's possible and people know of skin packs that help with that, you know, leave it in the comments below, and I would appreciate it. Because that's kind of what I'm looking for. I know there's been a lot of mods that you have to actually just... You can run the mod, like there's a Florist mod, it's called, which adds some really nice items and models and things like that. But you have to run it separately, and you can't join a native server with that mod. So that's not really what I'm looking for. Because my major interest in this game is the multiplayer, not necessarily the single. Not saying I won't ever try it, but... really focused on multiplayer in general. Obviously, most of my channel has to do with multiplayer gameplay, if possible, and that's that. 1 alive, 94 dead, 20 and 75, and that's that. As the dog barks in the background. Well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to give my voice a rest, so that's why these videos aren't going to be as long until it's completely healed up, so hopefully we'll have some more for you soon. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next one.